What's up? I'm Mike, N2MAK, and I am doing a special POTA activation today. I am in the Erie Canalway National Heritage Corridor in Western New York. It's Park US, not Kilo, US 6532. And I'm getting ready to do a 2-meter POTA activation for World Autism Awareness Week. And I'm going to be using the Whiskey 2 Alpha W2A special event call sign. I've got an ICOM 880H right now that I'm using with 50 watts. And then I've got a J-pole, Ed-Fong J-pole, about 15, 20 feet up. Hopefully the audio and everything is coming through okay. I'm going to get ready and I'm going to start calling here already. Already sounds like I got a few people lined up. So let's get going. Turn the volume back up.
Very good. I haven't done any recent posts. Alrighty, and it is 2300 hours and 7 p.m.
All right. See, they're already waiting. Hey, what's up, Eric?
For the 2-meter sprint.
This is Whiskey 2 Alpha, N2MAK, operating special event call sign W2A for World Autism Awareness Week. And I'm doing a special 2-meter FM Parks on the Air activation from the Erie Canalway National Heritage Corridor in Western New York, Park Uniform Sierra 6532. And I heard a couple of you in there already. Stu, KD2, TWM, are you there?
W2A, KD2, TWM, FN13 CD. Good luck, Mike.
Roger, Stu. Good to get you in the log. Thank you very much. And to anyone listening, you can find out more about World Autism Awareness Week at the W2A page on QRZ. I think I also heard KD2HZI in there, QSL.
W2A, this is KD2HZI. I am in FN12, and what call you going by?
I am going by Whiskey 2 Alpha W2A, and I am in FN13 Echo Alpha, QSL.
QSL, the FN13, and I am in FN12. Over.
Roger that. Awesome. Good to get you in the log, Larry, and have a great night. Maybe I will be on 2-meter sideband and 2-meter FT8 later on this evening from a different park in FN12.
Okay, roger that.
No snakes. 7-3. Let's see here. I think I heard a couple others in there. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha QRZ. Okay, I heard a couple of you there. First, Carl Heinz, Kilo 5, Kilo Hotel, Kilo 59 into US 6532, QSL. Roger. Good to get you in the log in 7-3. Whiskey 2, Bravo Mike, Kilo, QSL. My son. Roger. Thanks for the 5-9 from the kitchen, Ben. Have a great evening and 7-3. Station ending in Delta.
Kilo 3 Whiskey Hotel.
Hey, Dave, Kilo 3 Whiskey Hotel Delta. Good to get you in the log. 5-9 here at Park US 6532 in FN13 Echo Alpha. QSL?
You double with you, Mike?
Oh, yeah, we double, Dave. What was that again?
I said you're definitely booming about 5-9 here in Irondequoit.
Roger that. Good to make it all the way up to the bay. Good to get you in the log, too. Have a great night, bud. 7-3.
K2 PPW.
Is that K2 PPW QSL?
Yep, roger. POTA weekend, right, Mike? You're 59 into Victor. Thanks for the activation. Don't forget Harry hanging out there.
Roger that. Yeah, no, I like that. The PPW. What was that? Something POTA weekend or whatnot. Awesome. Good to get you in the log. Thanks for the contact in 7-3. I heard Kilo Delta 2 Whiskey Yankee. Good signal here in the park. QSL.
QSL. I'm on an HT, probably about 2 miles down the road here. Park and ride, QSL.
Hey, you're making the trip. You're making the trip. Thanks for the contact, and have a great night. 7-3, bud.
Hey, 7-3. Kilo Alpha 2, Echo November Echo.
Hey, Harry, KA2ENE. Good to get you in the log. QSL?
Yeah, now you're going to be moving to FN12 later, so you should be signing /
How's the audio? You guys able to pick them up at all?
Contest software won't see it as a dupe when we log you again in a different grid.
Okay, come back again with that, Harry. What should I watch out for the dupes?
Okay, you should be signing W2A stroke R, W2A rover. That way, when we log you like that, at least N1MM, when we log you in another grid square later, it won't see it as a dupe.
Perfect. Thank you for the heads up on that. Yeah, no, I'm going to another park in another grid square later intentionally. So perfect. I will use the stroke rover, especially when I set up an FT8 later on. So good to know. Thank you very much for the contact, Harry. And I'm sure I'll be talking to you again later.
Okay, and you are in there from Rochester, New York. Good solid 5 and 9.
Roger, Roger. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha calling CQ for Parks on the Air World Autism Awareness Day special event, QRZ.
W2A rover, N2JMH up at 12. N2 LOL.
Okay, I heard two of you there. First, Jim, N2 JMH. Got you here. Good signal here into FN13 Echo Alpha. QSL?
Roger, FN12 here. Good luck, Mike.
Roger, Roger. Maybe I'll get you again from FN12 later. 7-3. I heard it was an N2 LOL. QSL?
QSL. Roger, you are 5 and 9 into Victor, New York. 7-3.
Roger, Roger. Awesome. Yeah, no, thanks for Victor, New York, and thanks for getting in the log tonight. 7-3. I am just doing FM right now, but I will be doing sideband and FT8 from another park later on tonight. So let's see here. So I don't know how well you can see in the camera over there. That's the radio. It's on 146.52 and doing FM with 50 watts right now. KD2YIO, this is Whiskey 2 Alpha, Stroke Rover. I got you 5-9 here at the park. QSL, bud?
QSL. I got you 5-9 in Chili. What's your park?
6532. I'm up at Martin Road.
Roger. 6532. I'll look for you later. Good luck. 7-3.
7-3. This is November 2, Mike Alpha Kilo, calling CQ for Parks on the Air, special event call sign Whiskey 2 Alpha Stroke Rover for World Autism Awareness Week. QRZ. Oh, I heard a station in there. Come back again. Okay, the Uniform Oscar station. Come now.
November 2, India, Uniform Oscar, Scottsville, New York.
Roger. Yeah, there was some doubling. November 2, India, Uniform Oscar. Ed, got you 5-9 here at the park. QSL?
You're a beautiful 5-9 here in Scottsville. Thank you.
Roger that. Thanks for Scottsville, and have a great evening. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha calling CQ for Parks on the Air. QRZ. Kilo Delta 2 Tango X-Ray Bravo 5-9 into Park 6532 Grid Square FN 13 Echo Alpha. QSL? Yeah, I was hearing some digital or some APRS in there. Roger. That's a popular park and ride. A couple more and we'll get it activated. Hi. Thanks for the contact in 7-3. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha, Stroke Rover, Parks on the Air, QRZ.
Kilo 2 Zulu Hotel.
Kilo 2, Zulu Hotel 59 into Park 6532, Grid FN 13, Echo Alpha, QSL.
Yeah, roger that, Mike. It's Kevin out in Spencerport. I've got you 59 also here. Good strong signal. The grid square is Fox Nancy 13, Charlie Echo, QSL.
Roger, 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 roger. Thank you very much for the contact. Good to get you in the log in 7-3.
7-3. W2A, November 2, Juliet, Quebec Radio.
November 2, Juliet, Quebec Radio, QSL.
Roger, I am in.
What's up, Brent? What's up, 45?
Echo also, at the other end of the street.
Roger, roger. It's a popular part of town. Hi, hi.
Yes, it is. And you're on 6532, correct?
Roger, roger. 6532, and it's FN 13, Echo Alpha.
Well, very good. 7-3, good luck.
7-3, thanks for the contact. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha, Stroke Rover, Parks on the Air, QRZ.
November Victor Papa.
Whiskey 2, November Victor Papa. Michael, good to get you in the log. I got you 5-9 here at the park.
Roger, I have you 5959 on the YT 25-watt radio, and I have a second Hunter, if you can stand by.
Roger, roger. Put him on.
2 RPG here.
Fred, N2 RPG. Good signal. 5-9 here at the park, buddy. Missed that, Fred. Come back. Or maybe he left already. N2 RPG, you still there?
Yeah, we're still here. You're coming in kind of dicey on our end.
Okay, you're coming in better now. There is some in and out, but I got Fred in the log. Good to get you both. Thanks so much, Michael. 7-3.
W2 NVP out. 7-3. Have fun out there.
This is Whiskey 2 Alpha, Stroke Rover, calling CQ for Parks on the Air, Autism Awareness Week, special event, QRZ. All right. Getting quite a bit of contacts already. I got 18 in the log so far. Wow. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha. I just want to check and see, is Whiskey Bravo 2 Uniform Alpha Quebec still out there, bud? I'm not sure what that noise is. That sounds like digital or something. I take a short pause. I just realized I make this mistake all the time. I'm gonna have to go through and fix it. I got like 18 in the log, and I've logged them all as single sideband instead of FM. This happens every time I do FM on 5.2. Usually it's not a problem because it's just like 1 or 2 contacts calling out on a HT at the end of or the beginning of an activation or something. But I'll go through and fix them. But yeah, I screwed that up. I do that all the time. Like I said, when I hop on VHF, and I forget to switch it from sideband to FM. But let me call out a couple more times and see if we can get some more. This is great. 13 minutes in, and I've got like 18 in the log. That's awesome. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha, Stroke Rover, special event station for Parks on the Air and World Autism Awareness Week, QRZ. Okay, so Eric, you think somebody's APRS modem is on and beaconing the frequency? All right. Well, it ain't mine. And I'm pretty sure it's not K8MRD. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha, Stroke Rover, calling CQ, QRZ. I don't know if I'll be able to push through it either. CQ. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha Stroke Rover calling CQ for Parks on the Air, special event station for World Autism Awareness Week, QRZ. Whiskey 2 Alpha Stroke Rover, QRZ. Well, I might have exhausted 2 meters here. That's quite a bit of traffic. I know the band's not used to it. We do have an active VHF group out in Western New York and Southern Ontario, though. And so around contests, sprints, things like this, even though the sprints aren't as popular, you will get some activity. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha Stroke Rover calling CQ for Parks on the Air, QRZ.
Whiskey 2 Alpha Stroke Rover, this is N2 DTO, November 2 Delta Tango Oscar.
November 2 Delta Tango Oscar, great signal, 5-9 here at Park 6532 in Grid Square, Fox Nancy 13 Echo Alpha, QSL.
This is N2 DTO, I'm over here in Chilai, over by the Wegmans, and you're loud and clear, 5-9.
Roger. Thanks to the 5-9 over by Wegmans. I've had this idea in the back of my head for a couple years now that maybe we ought to do a periodic event and do a Wegmans on the air and see how many Wegmans we can get activated. Hi.
Well, it sounds good. You're coming through loud and clear.
We love our Wegmans out here.
Get some more contacts. This is N2 DTO, clear.
Thanks for the contact in 7-3. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha Stroke Rover calling CQ for Parks on the Air and World Autism Awareness Week, QRZ. KD2YIO, I got you in the log, bud. What you doing?
I don't see you spotted. You gonna spot yourself on POTA?
Oops. I totally forgot. You can go ahead and spot me. Spot me as Whiskey 2 Alpha Stroke R, QSL. Roger. Yeah, no, it's between setting up and I'm actually doing a live stream of this now and everything else. It totally slipped my mind. And I realized most of the way through, I've logged the first 12.5 contacts as sideband instead of FM and hammers. Hi.
Well, hopefully I get you some more contacts with this spot there. 7-3.
Sounds good. I'll be here for about another 10-15 minutes. Park closes at sundown, so around 7:30 or so I'll have to wrap up. But thanks again, Jeff. Appreciate it. 7-3. I don't know how much business that's going to drum up spot me, but at this point. But hey, I'll take it. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha Stroke Rover Parks on the Air special event for World Autism Awareness Week, QRZ.
Whiskey 2 Alpha, November 2, Bravo Hotel.
November 2, Bravo Hotel. Bill, good to get you in the log. Great signal here into Henrietta, FN 13 Echo Alpha, QSL.
Yeah, very good. Good thing you're doing there, and wish you luck. November 2, Bravo Hotel.
Roger that. Thanks so much, and good to get you in the log. Have a great night. 7-3, bud.
7-3.
This is Whiskey 2 Alpha Stroke Rover calling CQ for Parks on the Air, special event station for World Autism Awareness Week, QRZ. That's 20 we got. I'm actually a little surprised that we've got that met 20 contacts in not even 20 minutes, and that's on 2 meters. That's awesome. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha Stroke Rover calling CQ for Parks on the Air, QRZ. Nope, not getting anything there. Awesome. Thank you guys. I really appreciate everyone tuning in. You know, I was hoping that by doing, you know, something different, that it would kind of help with the whole purpose of this event, you know, raising awareness for World Autism Awareness Week. And I know a lot of people, whether you have a loved one, a friend, family, you know, affected with autism, it's just the least we can do, I think, is try to raise some level of awareness and stuff. And this has been fun already. I did an early shift POTA this morning. Doing 2 meter action now because of the 2 meter sprint that's going on from 7 to 11 Eastern time. Just trying to have fun and raise a little awareness. So I appreciate everyone who's tuned in and whatnot. This has been interesting, and it's great to get this much traffic on 2 meters. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha Stroke Rover calling CQ for Parks on the Air, QRZ. Yeah, I know that it's definitely a lot different out here compared to some other places because, like I said earlier, we do have a very active VHF group. I'm going to be on a 2 meter sideband net later on tonight, and I'll work some of those guys from a different grid square, different park, get them in the log. That'll be fun. But there is a lot of activity in Western New York and then Southern Ontario, Canada. So, you know, 2 meter events like the sprint that's going on now, it's not difficult to get out there and make some contacts, but I'm floored already with 20 in the log. This is awesome. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha Stroke Rover calling CQ for Parks on the Air, QRZ. So, Jim, I see you're saying that 2 meters made you get your general a lot faster than you intended. I wasn't planning on getting my general, and it wasn't until I got on, made my first contact on a repeater, and I found a very welcoming community and got a lot of encouragement from others, and kind of mulled it over and decided, hey, you know, let me keep going while this stuff is fresh in my head, and just kept going until I knocked out the general and the extra. So this is Whiskey 2 Alpha Stroke Rover calling CQ for Parks on the Air, QRZ. And it's going to start to dry up soon here. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha Stroke Rover. Special event call sign for World Autism Awareness Week, calling CQ for Parks on the Air from Park 6532, Western New York, here in Henrietta, QRZ. Yeah, and by the way, this is the same park where that snake got me. Just for those of you watching, but I'm aware of the migratory patterns of the North Texas hamhugger snakes, and I should be fine right now. I hope. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha Stroke Rover calling CQ for Parks on the Air, special event station for World Autism Awareness Week, QRZ. It's funny, just as I was starting to get a lot of attention for wearing ties out to some of the POTA activations when I'm on my way back from work, now the whole snake thing is going to become a thing, I think. I don't know. Who knows? When the weather's nicer, I might actually bring him out for a POTA activation. That might be interesting. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is a Whiskey 2 Alpha Stroke Rover calling CQ for Parks on the Air, QRZ. Yeah, snake tie. And the funny thing about the snake's name is Major. My kids named him Major because we had just watched Major Payne before we got him, so they named him Major Snake. And that's like one of the few times I've ever handled him. Usually, oh, I heard a call in there. HZI, KD2HZI. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha. I hear you fine.
Yeah, hearing you good too. What time are you going to move to that other spot? In a couple hours?
I'm gonna start to shut down here in the next couple minutes. This park that I'm at closes at sundown, which is around 7:30 or so. I got 20 FM contacts in the log, and I haven't heard anything except for you the last few minutes. So I'm pretty sure I dried out FM. Hi. Then I'm gonna take down and then head to another park, which is in FN 12. And set up there, and I'll be using the 705 there for sideband and FT8. I'm probably going to do some FT8 before the net at 9 o'clock, and then I'll do some sideband then and maybe after. QSL?
Oh, very good.
Oh, Eric, thanks for the super chat, man.
When I was up on 5.5, was I bleeding down over on you?
I heard something. I wasn't sure what it was. I wonder if that might have been it. That's possible. That's a possibility. It sounded like digital or APRS or something. I don't know. I'm not. I don't have enough experience on 2 meters to be honest, to be sure. But I heard something.
Well, FM's wide, so yeah. I'm probably running about, I don't know.
Thank you, Eric.
100 watts. So yeah, I was just curious. Being up on 5.
What's up, Tim?
I was bleeding over on 5.2. Maybe I'll have to go up a little bit, but I'm probably going to go over to sideband and see if I can get into New Jersey and Rhode Island, see if any of them guys are awake. Over.
Roger that. Yeah, no, good luck with that. And like I said, I'll be set up probably like 8 o'clock by 8:30 at the latest. I should round up. It always takes more time than I think. So I'll probably be set up by 8:30, and I'll do a little sideband or FT8, and then I'll be on the net at 9, and then I'll do some more after. And like I said, I'll at least be at a different grid square for that one.
Okay, good deal. Well, I'll cut you loose, and I might head
over 2 meter, 2 park rove.
And, see what I can start. This is KD2H at 7.3 is Mike.
7-3. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha Stroke Rover doing last call for Parks on the Air special event station for World Autism Awareness Week. CQ, 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 QRZ. Ooh, there's another one. The Whiskey 2 Juliet Lima Delta, QSL.
Roger.
Awesome, John. Good to get you in the log here. One of the last ones to sneak in. The park closes at sundown, so I got to get taken down here in a minute.
Oh, Roger. Well, thank you very much for doing the Parks on the Air and the Autism Awareness Special Event Station. And, of course, next week at this time, we'll have the Whiskey 2 Echo Solar Eclipse QSO Party special event going on. So thank you so much for all that you do for amateur radio, W2JLD.
Roger that, John. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to the eclipse next week, too. That's going to be awesome. I got my park picked out and everything, so I'll be playing some radio and having a good time.
Yeah, Roger. Are you on the website for the Parks on the Air?
I think somebody spotted me. I forgot to spot myself. I got started, and it's not worth it at this point because you're probably going to be my last one, but I'll spot myself later. I'll be at a different park doing 2 meter sideband and FT8.
Roger. I'm on the website now, and you are on there, and you're at 6532. And yes, thank you very much
Roger that. No, I appreciate it. You can go through and update it and mark it QRT because I am going to be heading out in just a minute. Thanks again, John. Good to get you in the log. Great way to close things out. Have a great evening if I don't talk to you again. 7-3 from Whiskey 2 Alpha.
Roger, my friend. Thank you for allowing me to be the very last contact. 7-3. How many did you get, Mike?
I got 20 or 21 in the log. Looks like 21.
Excellent. John, you still there? Roger. How about a contact, John? W2JLD, KA2ENE.
And I will turn it down. Let those guys get to work. They're trying to get some sprint contacts. Oh, man. This is fun. Wow. 21 2-meter contacts in the log in a half hour. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun. And I reached out on, the local repeaters, a couple Facebook pages for my club and the VHF group just to, share that I was doing this, and emailed a couple activators and whatnot. It was a last minute thing, thinking to live stream it. I figured what better way though, do something different. That'll maybe get some attention, help raise awareness. That's what we're trying to do with the Whiskey 2 Alpha special event call. So listen, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this. I don't use this radio that much, but I will say that it says ICOM 880H. I'm really starting to dig it. And I might be in the market for a new car this year. We'll see what happens. So that's I haven't done any installs or anything, but no, I'm digging this. It's worked great. I've used it for a couple 2-meter activations, and the more I use it, the more I like it. I just got to figure out D-Star. I have not done any digital modes like that yet, but radio did good. I think I mentioned earlier I got the Ed Fong roll-up J-pole about 15, 20 feet up the mast. That antenna kicks butt. And I know Tio was streaming, and that was going to start at 7:30. So if you don't have anything planned, send it over to Tio stream. I don't have the link, so I'm not going to drop it in the chat, but I think Ham Nuggets is just getting started now. Tell him I sent you. Have a great night, and thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to call it 7-3, everybody.